Hi everyone, so today's video is just going to be me showing you my makeup collection. I am just going to pop a little bit of a disclaimer in here. You do not need this amount of makeup. Obviously I haven't got as much as what some people do have on YouTube, but I do have quite a bit of makeup. You do not need this much at all. I have been building this for quite a few years, just things that I've liked and things like that. Makeup is something that I love, it is my passion, and I absolutely love getting new things and trying new things. So a normal person does not need this amount of makeup. So I'm just going to be talking through my drawers, like where I've got all my setup from, what it looks like, what's in each drawer, and that's it really. So what we'll do, we'll just jump straight into the video. So this is what the overview of my makeup collection actually looks like. I've just got a couple of shelves up the top which have some perfume on, and then some body creams and things like that, and my deodorant. Then I've just got some moisturisers, like some sun cream and cream there, mirror, brushes, big mirror, and then I've got a little thing of lipsticks which I'll show you in depth a little bit more. As for the actual unit, I have the Alex 5 drawer set, which just has the white top on, and then this is also from IKEA as well. If I can find the link, I'll link it down below so that you can see it. As you come a little bit closer in, you can see that I've just got my swivel mirror, which it's just both ways, so it goes closer. There is a little light on it, so it's quite good if you need a little bit more light. And then just in here we've got 3 different pots of brushes. In this one it's like all my face brushes and things like that, so we've got a couple of different ones. I've got some just standard like dual fibre brushes, we've got some Real Techniques, what else is there? Then there's some of the Body Shop in here. I have a few of different styles of these brushes, they're quite nice. Then we've just got some little brushes like this, some big powder brushes, and then some fan brushes. So there's all different types in here. And then in this one, actually I'll bring it forward a little bit. So in this one we've just got a couple, these are like all my kind of foundation brushes and things like that. If there's any cream products, I mainly use these brushes rather than the other brushes. So in this one we've got a couple of different brands. We've got the L'Amour flat kabukis, we've got the Sigma ones, that's really rubbed off. I've got a couple of them ones, they are really good dupes for them. There is a couple more, just a couple more Body Shop in there, a few of the Real Techniques brushes. I've got the full Sigma set, so I've got all the different styles, like this is the F88 and things like that. I've got a big brush and a little brush like this. I have tried these a couple of times. I'm not a massive fan of it because every now and again I just like to try it again. And then we've just got a couple of the standard, like, you know, like flat brushes. These are just like the flat foundation brushes. I don't actually use these for my foundation, I just use it to apply the product, and then I will blend it out with like one of these brushes or something. And then in this one we've got just all my eye brushes, so we've got a mixture of lots of different brands. We've got some blending brushes, we've got some just like concealer brushes. These are the smaller versions of the big brushes from Sigma. There's lots of different brands in here. There's a couple of cheaper brands as well, which I really like. Cheaper brushes, I think they are really good quality. Like these are a set that I got on Amazon and I absolutely love these for blending. They are really good. So then there's just like the Naked palette brushes. Is just all my brushes are in there. So yeah, so that's this corner of my makeup collection. So that's just what that looks like. And then we've just got my mirror, and then the box which is just in front of it. I have a Kat Von D brush just on top. This is just the shade in light brush. I absolutely love this brush for setting my under eye concealer. So then we've just got this clear container just on top. So I'll open up the first drawer, and in this one we've got my Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. I've got a couple of the Kylie lipsticks, but I don't actually really use them. I do like them, but I just never find myself reaching for them. Then I've got the Sleek liquid lipsticks, which I actually spoke about in a couple of videos ago. I've just got a little double dare sample from Kat Von D. I've actually got the full size. And then I've got one of the MAC, what is it? The metallic rose and the retro matte, if that actually will focus on that. Anyway, so that's what's in that drawer. It's mainly just like liquid lipsticks in that drawer. Then if I open up the second drawer, there is a few more liquid lipsticks in here. And then I've got some lip glosses. I've got some of the NYX ones. I've got a Clarins one. I've got a Makeup Geek liquid lipstick, which I really like. I've got a Gerard Cosmetics, an Ofra one. I have got another one, but I don't actually know where that is at the moment. I think it must be in my handbag. I've got a nude version. I've got a NYX liquid lipstick. And then these are just lip glosses. A Tanya Burr lip gloss, which I actually need to probably get rid of at some point because it is quite old. Then we've got just some of the NYX butter glosses, and then that is a soft matte one. Yeah. Then in here I've just got all of my liquid lipsticks. I've got some Essence, some of the Keiko Beauty ones, some SBC ones. I've got a couple of the Primark ones. They aren't actually too bad. I've just got my a couple of MAC ones and things like that. So they're just all my lip liners. I don't actually have that many because I don't use them that often. And then just underneath here is just a little tray, which in here looks a bit of a mess, but it is organised. So in here I've just got all my clips that I use for pinning my hair back. I've got my little remote for if I want to connect it to my phone. Then I've got some Stila lip glosses and some of the Essence long lasting lip glosses. I've got a W7 lip pin, then a Bourjois lipstick, and then here are just some of my lipsticks that I do reach for quite often that aren't in my drawer below. I've just got some grips, some bobbles. These are just Rimmel. These are all the Rimmel Kate lipsticks. That's a standard Rimmel. We've got a Maybelline one. So Sally Hansen, some Essence. Then I just have some sharpeners here. Then we've just got some of the brushes that you get within the Benefit kits. Just got some chewing gum, some other lipsticks at the back, and then some tweezers and things there. So that's just this little thing. This is just this. This just stays under there because it's quick and easy and I can just grab it. And then if we come to this side, this is just some of my favourite palettes that I am loving at the moment. So I've got the Jaclyn Hill palette, which I'm absolutely loving. The BH Shannexo palette. This is the first one, it's not the second one. The Morphe 15B palette, which I've just recently got and I'm loving at the moment with all the different shades in it. I've just got a little tub with some cotton buds in it, just to use to wipe away any little makeup that might flick off. Then in here, this is just some of my other lipsticks that I keep out because I use these more frequently. So these are all my MAC lipsticks. Then I've got some of the Marks & Spencer's Autograph lipsticks, a Belle Perry or something. Let me just double check. Yeah, that's a Belle Perry lipstick. A little Kat Von D mini, which I absolutely love the shade of this. Then I've got the Gerard Cosmetics in Buttercup, which I love this lip colour. It is so nice on. I'll just show you that Kat Von D one as well. It's so nice. It's just a little mini, but I do want to buy it in the full size because it's just a beautiful colour. It's so pretty. It's quite a dark colour for me, but I do really like it. I've been venturing into more of the darker shades. Then I've just got some of my Calvin Klein lipsticks and a Bourjois Paris. Yep, it's just the Rouge edition. So that's that. And then I've just got all my plugs and then my Cloud9 straighteners just here. Right, so we've just come on to the first lot of the drawers. This is on the left hand side. So in the first drawer, this is like all of my kind of skincare things that I use for my makeup. So I've got the Body Shop moisturiser, Queso Beauty facial oil, which I've been really liking lately. I've just been trying that out. The Neutrogena Pink Grapefruit Moisturiser. The Real Techniques sponge. The Drops of Light. 3 different lip balms, and these are just by Jack Jones, I think. Yeah, Jack Willis these are by. Then I've just got my Vaseline. I've got a couple of different pairs of tweezers and things, just so that then if I've got any little stray hairs. I've got my MAC brow groomer in here as well, which I absolutely love this. You've got 2 different ends on it, and it's really good for just shaping your eyebrows. Then I've got my Scotch tape if I'm wanting a more dramatic eye look, just to get a really sharp line on the outer edge. Then I've got my MAC Fix Plus, the NYX Matte Finish setting spray, the MUA one, and then just in here I've got some facial pads. These are by First Aid Beauty. I haven't tried these yet. I got them as a little sample when I purchased an order. And then just some blotting sheets. They just stay in there. Then I've got my Queso Beauty Moisturiser, which I really enjoy. I've just got a little pan here which I use if I'm mixing foundations together. Then I've got my MAC mirror and just another mirror. I've just brought you around the front a little bit now just so you can see up the back here. So in here I've got my Bi-Pore Ultra Deep Cleansing Pore Strips. I absolutely love these. I've got a backup of my Body Shop Scrumptious Cleansing Butter. And then I've got just the black mask, the peel off mask that you see on all the, like, you know, when you see on the Facebook videos and they're like peeling it off and it's hurting. That's what this is, but it is. Then I've just got the Origins Clay Active. I've got the Origins Active Charcoal Mask, which is the Clear Improvements one. I have absolutely been loving this lately. Really helping to clear up my skin. Then I've got the Queso Beauty face mask, which I showed you in my nighttime routine. I've got my MAC brush cleaner, just for like spot cleaning my brushes so that I don't have to deep clean them every time. Then I've just got rubbing alcohol to sanitize all of my palettes and things like that, just so then they stay hygienic. I've just got an empty clear pot, and then back here I've just got some disposable things for lip gloss and some mascara. This is just the second drawer now. This is where I keep all of my kind of eye products. So I've got all my mascaras in here. So I've got some NYX, some Jordana ones, a Ico one, Maybelline Essence, some L'Oreal, another Maybelline one, another Jordana, and then just some little samples. Then here I've just got a couple of little palettes. These are just the Rimmel Glam Eyes. I absolutely love these. They are really pigmented and got quite a bit of shine in them, which is really nice. So I've got 4 different shades of that. So, and then I've just got the Hard Candy Showgirl Glitter, which I like if I'm doing like an eye look. I can just pop it on. Obviously it is in blue. So these are the 4 different shades that I actually have in the Rimmel ones. So I really do like these eyeshadows. They're really good and cheap. Then I have 2 W7 palettes. This one is the Silky Smooth Quad in shades of grey, and then this is the Silky Eyes 5 shades of grey. So they are quite similar. They're obviously the grey tones. They are really good and easy to blend. The only downside that I think sometimes about the cheaper products is that they don't have that many matte colours in, which I think they have started to improve, but like a couple of the older palettes didn't. Then I've just got a MAC 4 quad, which I have built myself. So, but yeah. Then I've just got 2 of the Maybelline 4 quads. These are really good. I love this copper shade in this palette. It's so nice and pigmented. When you put it on the eyes, it just looks stunning. Then I've got the NYC Individual Eyes palette. I don't like this shade, this side of the palette. I don't think the primer and the liner is any good, but the eyeshadows are really nice if you're wanting just something a little bit different. Then as we come up to here, I've got the L'Oreal Colour Infallible eyeshadows. So I've got lots of different shades. I've got a blue, I've got purple metallic, I've got like a grey colour, a bronze. This one's really nice. I love this for putting on the outer corner. It's like a burnt kind of reddy purple. It's so nice on. I've just got a cream shade that you can use for your brow bone. Then we've got a green colour and a pink. Then I've just got a Bourjois Paris eyeshadow. This one is really nice, but you definitely need to spray it with some Fix Plus if you're using it, just because it doesn't give that much pigment off. Then in here I've just got my 2 sets of eyelash curlers and just my liquid liners. So I've got some felt tips, some actual liquid ones. I really like this one. This is the NYX Curve. Then I've got the 17 Tattoo Me if you really want your eyeliner to last. This one is absolutely amazing. Let's see if you can see it. That one, it just stays on all day. It is really good. And then we've got a couple of metallic ones under here as well. Then here I've got just some more loose eyeshadows. I've got just a white one. Obviously there's lots of whites in different palettes now, but I really like this one because it is a really pigmented white. As you can see, it does really come off very true of a white, which some kind of just blend into nothing. Then I've got some of the MUA Makeup Academy eyeshadows, and then I've got some LA Colour ones. I've got mainly neutral, and then I've just got this one bright kind of pink. Some Essence, I've got a Spectacular one, Manhattan Intense. This one is really pretty when it's on. Like, it doesn't look that amazing on my hand, but it's just so nice when you pop it on the eye. It just looks beautiful. Then I've got another Autograph limited edition one. I've got a couple of the NYX what are these? The Ultra Pearl loose pigments. I've got that one, and then I've got a glittery one. This one's really pretty. Then in here I've just got some more of the Manhattan ones. These are the multi-effect eyeshadow ones. These ones are really nice and really good and pigmented. I do have quite a lot of drugstore stuff because I do think that it is really good, and the pigment it definitely has improved over the years. Then I've got 2 of the Maybelline the Eye Studio single eyeshadows. And then I've got this, which I absolutely love this. This is in complete old packaging probably. It probably changed by now. This is just the L'Oreal Morning Light highlighter. I absolutely love this. I got this recommendation when I used to watch Saturday Night Alright, which I still do watch her, but obviously she hasn't filmed a few videos in a while, but I got that recommendation from her, and she used to always use it back in the day with her old videos. She always used it for her in a corner highlight. So then back here I've just got my... So back here I've just got all my gel eyeliners. So I've got a couple of different colours. I'll put them back actually. I've got the Manhattan gel eyeliner, and I've got this in grey and... Just got this in grey and a turquoisey colour. I've recently just got them, so I haven't tried them yet, so I can't wait to try them out. I've got a L'Oreal eyeliner, which is really nice. It's like, if you can tell, it's like a blacky purple one. It's really nice. Then we've got some Avon, and then some pretty ones and things like that. Then these are all my just normal eyeliners, just for like in the waterline and things like that. I've got some Rimmel. I've got some, that's a Max Factor one. I've got, what else have I got? I've got another Max Factor one. I've got a L'Oreal Paris. I do really like these Rimmel Exaggerate ones. These are really good. Then I've just got some glittery liners. And these are like powder things. I do need to properly try these out. It is a really nice colour, but so I will try them out at some point properly. Like, I've tried them out a little bit, but nothing too much. So I've got a couple of different of them, and these are the Glamour Dust ones. So I've got 3 different shades of them. I really need to try them out. W7 I think is a really good brand. They do quite a few of the cheaper versions, and they do some copies of the Naked palettes. Then I've just got some of the chunkier eyeshadow pen things, a bit chunkier, so you can use them on your lid and then blend them out. I've got some other ones back here, some different colours. So yeah, that's it for this drawer. Right, and then if we go into this drawer, this is just my palette drawer. So all of my palettes, all the rest of my palettes that I do change up with the ones that are up there depending on what I'm loving at the moment. So I've got lots of different ones here. I've got 2 Naked palettes. Then I've got the Smashbox Full Exposure palette, Makeup Revolution contour palette, which I really do like. The front cover palette, I've got this one here, which is just a concealer palette, which is just a cheap one, which I was trying out, and it's not too bad, to be honest. The Anastasia contour kit. Then I've got my 2 Kat Von D palettes. I've got the normal powder one and just the, I think this is, I don't know if it is the original, but this is just the eyeshadow version, and that one's, there we go. I've got the MAC Warm Neutral palette. I do really like this one. Then I've just got my own Z palette, which I've just built up of a couple of different things. I've just got MAC Emphasize, which I really need to repurchase that. I've literally just run out of it. It's doing my head in. I need to buy it. Then I've just got the MAC Pro Powder in Sculpt, the Rimmel Bronzer, Steeler Powder, some Georgiana eyeshadows, some NYX, an Essence eyeshadow and an MUA one. I've got the Anastasia Glow Kit, which I am really liking. This is in Sun Dipped. Then I've got the Smashbox the Smashbox Shape Matters palette. Then here I've just got the Life to Drag palette, Avon, a bobby pin palette, a couple of the MUA Makeup Academy palettes. These are really good. This one's like a dupe for the original first Naked palette. So we've just got a couple of different shades there. Then we've just got a couple of the Primark eyeshadow palettes. They are actually quite good, to be honest. Pigmentation isn't amazing, but they're not bad palettes, and they are good for if you are on a bit of a budget. They're not bad. Then this is what I mean, like this is a copy of one of the Naked Basic palettes, and I think it is really good. It's pretty similar and all the shades are very nice. I've got an Avon palette and a Silky Eyes palette. Then back here I've got my Morphe 535O palette, which just looks like that. So I've just got a kind of like a contour palette, and then just some cheaper eyeshadow palettes. These are just by Beautify. I don't really use these that often now, but they are really good if you're doing like different fun looks and things. I've got a really bright one here, which I normally use if I'm doing like my Halloween looks or anything like that. When I used to do quite a few, I use it for that. And that's just the same down below. It's just that I haven't it's just in the box. It's the same as the bright coloured one. I've got 2 of them. Then just some of the Saffron London different palettes. I've got 2 of them. So that's that drawer. And then down below is just to keep these drawers a little bit more on the emptier side. I've just got the Benefit, just the little books. So I've taken some of the products out, but obviously the ones that stay in, I've kept them in there. I've kept pretty much everything in there. I do use it every now and again. I love this blush, it's so nice. So I've got a High Beam sample, and then we've just got the Rocacho blush. then them two are pretty much empty. I've just kept them because I like the cases. In here we've just got some more lip glosses. I've got some Benefit, I've got the NYX lip plumper, then I've got some of the 17 lip lusters down here. Then I've just got some W7 lipsticks, some Lavelle lipsticks, and then there's just all different brands here. These, and then there's some NYC, some more autograph ones, a Max Factor one, and a Primark one. So this one, and then in here I've just got some of my depotted lipsticks, which I used to do quite a bit because I think they are really good if you've just got all your lipsticks in one palette. So I did melt a few down, which I do really like. So I've got a couple of different, I've got two different ones of these when I can open it. So as you can see, this one just isn't as full. I haven't filled the other two yet. So that's just them. So, and then I've just got some of the spare plastic containers in there. So that's that, and then this bottom one is just hair stuff, so I won't be going through that today. So then as we just come to this side, so in this drawer, I've just got all my eyebrow products and things like that. Some of the, I've got like paint pots and things like that in here, so I'll go through this side first. I've got the MAC Painterly paint pot. Then I've got the Stila smudge pot in Kitten, which I do really like. A little MAC sample, and I got that in the other shade, what is it, Soft Ochre, to try out what that was like, but I do prefer Painterly now. I've got the NYX eyeshadow base, some of the Jordana ones. I've got the NYX jumbo eye pencils. Do you remember back in the YouTube days when like everyone used to use like the NYX jumbo eye pencil in milk and pop this all over the lid to start with? Then I've got a couple of these cream eyeshadows, which I do really like. Then here I've got all of my eyebrow powders. So I've got the YCC Celebrity Brows, Benefit Browsing, I've got the Jordana Brow Powder, the Beauty UK Highbrow, and the BH Cosmetics Flawless Trio. Then in here are all my kind of like brow gels and setters, and then like pencils and things. So I've got like the NYX Brow Tinted Mascara, the L'Oreal one, Benefit's Relax Ready Steady Set, sorry. Benefit Gimme Brow. I've got the Benefit Precisely Brow Pencil, the Revitalash High Definition Tinted Brow Gel. I've been really liking this at the moment. Then I've just got some Rimmel, some NYX, and a BH Cosmetics one. Then in here I like my cream products. I don't really actually use that many cream products, so I don't actually have a lot. I've got some of the W7 Chunky sticks, so I've got the bronzer in two different cheek colours. The Rimmel Wake Me Up blush, liquid blush. A copy of the Benefit High Beam. This is the Technique Highlights. A Ula Lift by Benefit. Two of the Benetint samples, and then a What's Up sample. I do really like that one actually. And then I'll just shut that drawer over a little bit so you can see here. So these are like my kind of pomade brow gel things. So I've got Cabral, I've got the George, which is the from Asda. I have their brow version of that. The NYX Tame and Frame, Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, a MAC Fluid Line Gel Cream. This is in Redhead. I don't actually use that often. I had it more when I had a bit more of my red, some more of my natural going through my hair. In this one, I've got like all my concealers and my powders. So I've got the RCMA No Colour Powder, the Kevin Aucoin Essential Skin Enhancer, the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. Then in here I've got all my concealers. So I've got some Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, so Maybelline Fit Me concealers, the NYX Total Cover, Got You Covered, sorry, concealer, I really like that. The MAC Pro Longwear concealer, the Essence Stay Natural Kat Von D Locket concealer, LA Girl, and the NYX Pro HD, and what's this one? Oh, the Urban Decay Naked Skin, which I actually need to get again. Then this is just a little pan that I use to pop my RCMA powder in, just so then it doesn't go everywhere. I've got a NYX Rimmel Stay Matte, this is in a darker shade for when I'm tanned. The Collection Press powder. I've got a couple of MAC's Fix Plus. I've got 2 in the shade NC15, and I've got 1 in NW22. This is for when I am more tanned, but I'm running out of it. And then I've got the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Plus. I've got the NYC Smooth Skin Press powder, the Collection Loose powder, and the NYX HD powder. And I've just got a couple of the SPC concealers for correcting and things like that. That's that drawer done. So then if we come into this drawer. So in this drawer it's all my primers. All my primers, my foundations, and like BB creams and things. So in the primers here I've got the Max Factor All Day Primer, the L'Oreal Infallible Primer, the Benefit Professional, NYX Shine Killer, Makeup Forever Step 1, the matte version, I really like that one, the Benefit Stay Flawless 15-hour primer, the other version of the Infallible Primer which I was telling you about, which I am actually really low on. I need to repurchase that. And same with this one, the Steeler One Step Correct. I think I might have one more go out of it and that's it, but I do really like that for correcting and evening out your skin tone. These are just all of my foundations now. So I've got the Kat Von D Locket Tattoo Foundation, my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, the Steeler Stay All Day foundation, the one with the concealer on top. This is the packaging has changed now. I don't know how long it's been like that though for. Estee Lauder Double Wear. I've got 2 different shades. I've got the YSL Tint Resist Longwear Endless Comfort foundation. I use this for when I'm fake tanned. Then I've got the Anastasia Stick Foundation, the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Total Cover, a Beauty Bay Mineral Foundation, which I've actually not tried yet. I got it as a sample and I'm going to give it a go. And then I've got the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I've got the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation, the BH Cosmetics HD Foundation, and then I've got 2 of the Urban Decay foundations. This one's running out and I've got another one there ready. Then back here I've just got my BB creams, which I don't have a lot because I don't really use them that often, but I have got the Body Shop All-in-One BB cream. This one is the one that adapts to your face. I've got mine in 00 though. Then I've got the Steeler Stay All Day 10-in-1 HD Beauty Balm, and then I've got 2 different shades of this Steeler. I've got one in light and one in medium. The oil-free sheer colour tinted moisturiser. That's more about a moisturiser rather than a BB cream. So we'll shut that drawer over. And then in this one, then we've got this one, which this one is all my blushes and my bronzers and things. So the blushes are here and here. Then I've got highlighters and bronzers. So I've got a few of the MUA blushes. I really like them. I've got a Autograph limited edition blush, a Bourjois Paris blush. I've got a Zoeva blush, which is really nice. It's very, very pigmented, so you've just got to have a light hand with it. I've got a Dainty Doll by Nicole Roberts blush, a Bella Bamba little sample thing. I've got Coralista by Benefit, 2 of the NYX, these are just the square ones. I've also got this other NYX one here. I've got the Essence Silk Touch Blush, which I showed in my previous video. Then I've got 2 of the W7 blushes. Yeah, I've just got the Fox in a Box by Hard Candy. I really like that one. Then I've got 2 sleek makeup palettes in different colours. I have one that's a bit more intense and one that's a bit more subtle. I've got the Maybelline blush in Precious Pink and a W7 Duo, which is a blush and a bronzer. Then for highlighters, I've got the Autograph highlighter. I've got 2 MAC highlighters. I've got Soft and Gentle and Lightscapade. The Rebekka highlighter in Champagne Pop. Then W7 Honey Queen, which is actually a blush, but it comes out on my skin. It does actually look really nice on my skin as a highlighter because it doesn't have that much pigment, but it gives a really nice shine. Then I've got the Autograph bronzer. I do like a couple of the M&S Autograph products. I think M&S does have some really good beauty products available, which is good. I've got the MAC bronzing powder, the Honor Hoola or whatever by W7, which is basically a copy for Benefit's Hoola, but it's just a little bit darker. Now I've got Benefit Hoola and a little sample of that. Then here I've got the Rimmel bronzer. I've got a Essence Sun Club bronzer. This is actually a cream product, but I keep it here because it's a little bit easier. It is the L'Oreal Infallible sculpting kit, and this is the light and dark one, obviously. I keep it here just because it's just handier rather than keeping it up there. The Bourjois Chocolate Soleil bronzer, the NYX powder blush, and this is in taupe, a W7 bronzer, and the Airbase bronzer. And then I just have a palette here, and this is just by number 7. So it's just got all different things there. I don't actually use that, I only use it for the bottom bit, but obviously as you can see it's running out. So that is all of them drawers. I'll just show you what is in these drawers now. So this first one on the right hand side is all of my false eyelashes. I really like the Allure ones. I've got a couple of them, all the different types. Then up the back I have got some of the Star Eyes, and I've got a couple that I just got on Amazon, which these are actually quite good. They are really cheap, but they are quite good. And there's just a couple more different packets and variations back there. And then I've got my 2 Duo lash glues. So yeah, that's just in there. Then if you just have a look here, in this one is just a little drawer. I've got the Johnson's baby wipes just as a backup. I've got this is just a smart swab kit, which I have really been liking lately. It is a bit weird. You can get them on Wish, but I got mine through the actual website. Then I've just got a selfie ring light, which is really good for taking photos, some cotton pads, just a link for my watch, some little kabuki brushes, and just a couple of pens back here. So that is it for in there. Right, so that is the end of my makeup collection. That is everything that I actually have, all that's in the little drawers and things like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing actually what I have in my makeup collection. If there is any specific products that you have seen in my makeup collection that you would like me to use, like a specific palette or anything like that, then I am more than happy to do that. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Alright, bye guys!